Greetings, everyone! Brian, Chris, and Corey back with more Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario? What's that? Whoa, Pox. Do you have brought the jump on his head? Oh my, oh. You know, it's so tough being me and being right. So,
I knew I had to
often.
jump on his head. Shut up.
So often. I mean, it's a curse I have to live with.
I bet it is. Damn it.
Oh god.
It's a Rattata. And pig coughing.
It's the mutant offspring of a bioengineered coughing and a Zubat.
Like those, they splice too many Pokemon together.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Confuse Ray. But going back to the last episode where you said, you know, going back to these old games after, you know, playing next-gen stuff. You know these graphics were, like, revolutionary.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
But the thing is, just like movies or just like TV shows and everything else, is that how does it stand the test of time? I mean, that's really where I think you can judge how good a game is.
I think this one stands the test of time pretty
You think
well.
so?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where, I mean, holy shit, look at, like, Ocarina of Time. Like, graphically, you look at it now, you're like, man, this looks fucking brutal, but, I mean, it's probably one of the most played games, older games out there.
Yeah.
Definitely popular in the speedrunning community and everything, so, I mean, hey, another save. You just walked right into that.
Yeah, I did.
You walked right into that. But, I don't know, is there any games that you can think of that stand the test of time like that?
Besides Legend of Zelda?
Well, certainly not
Besides, like-
GoldenEye. That's for damn sure. Man,
GoldenEye is brutal.
GoldenEye was amazing back in the day. Now you try to play, it's like,
The movement, like the gun's all fucking jacked up, and you're like, what the fuck are you aiming at?
Basically, though, I think Star Fox does pretty well. Star Fox 64. If I'm talking about 64 games at least.
You can go any game you want.
I would say Racer Revenge on PS2 actually
That's a good
holds
one.
up pretty well.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's just a racing game, but still, you know. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando looks pretty good still. Jak and Daxter still looks really
Jak and
good.
Daxter, yeah.
Considering it was like one of the first PlayStation 2 games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was.
It might have
Was
been.
it a launch? Maybe
don't
right
think-
after launch.
I think it was right after.
I don't know. Out of all the games I play, I definitely like Pokemon games. Every so often, I'll pick up like Blue or Red or something like that, and do like a Nuzlocke run or something like that.
Yardovich. There we go.
Yardovich. But the mechanics are really broken in Gen 1, so like Gold and Silver is really, really fun to play. What else? I know it's not very old, but Final Fantasy X, just because I play so fucking much of it. It's... You know, it's really funny. Whenever people talk about how terrible that game is, they usually go, oh, the voice acting's fucking atrocious.
The voice acting is not very good.
It's not
But it was still a good game. I never beat that, by the way.
You never beat it?
Never beat it.
Oh, I've beaten it 4 times. like trying
I
to
always
perfect
got stuck on the big scorpion one. I know it's like fairly early in the game, but eventually I just couldn't get past it. Eventually I just like, fuck it, I'm done.
it. Trying to think of what else right there. I mean, we could obviously, you know, like we said, all the Legend of Zelda, Legends of Zelda's.
Yeah. I need to rest and save.
I really like the story of Final Fantasy IX.
Never played it.
9's really good.
Really?
I did not like 8 at all with Squall.
See,
It's got its
Squall
niche
was a hit or miss.
It's
with
a niche
people.
community. Like, I like the idea of like the time traveling and love, but it's just like I think it's because it follows up 7. I really think that's what it boils down to. Is that 7 was such a profound game that the next one was never going to live up to the hype. I think maybe it's a little bit of that.
Okay.
I think Super Mario 64 still does.
Oh, yeah.
Super Mario
really
64 is
good.
really, really good. Yep.
That game is a fucking masterpiece.
Guys, have you tried? Did you guys try to play recently Super Mario Brothers, the original one? Oh,
Did you see the world record just got beaten this week?
no, I didn't.
Beat, I forget the guy who now holds the record, but Darian, that held it, he beat him by 66 milliseconds.
Holy crap!
4 frames. We're almost at the point where whoever gets this next world record of Super Mario,
Probably never.
it'll
never be-
yeah, never be beaten.
You're also playing a game as well, too.
I know. I'm just saying.
But oof, I couldn't play that. Super Smash Brothers, because everyone looks all boxy and
Yeah.
pixelated, and you're like, is that Mario? It's basically just 3 blocks with a red hat on it. You're like, it doesn't look good at all.
Kami Toads.
What is going on here?
Fusion Ha!
Future. Ah! Go Tanks.
Also, Go Tanks, mega OP in Fighter Z.
I absolutely can believe that.
Mega OP. And he's not even
Is there
near...
a Team Gohan in there?
Yes.
There is?
Yes.
Tenkaichi Budokai 3. Dude, oh my god, Team Gohan is just a mad.
Is super OP.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that hurt.
Hurt a lot.
Take a risk here.
Going cakeless. That was a super old Rooster Teeth joke, by the way. That was really old.
Shit.
Dude, you are getting like...
See, oh, don't do Gino. Okay, good. No, it was either go for the heavy attack against him or have Peach constantly healing.
You know, Brian, just spare me the details.
It hurts!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You don't have any health. It's up.
Well, I'm fucked.
Run away!
Ah!
Oof, this is not looking good here.
That was one of those like Dragon Ball Z punches where it just hits him and he just sits there like.
Your power levels are 9,000. I love it too that they pulled away from power levels.
Yeah.
Thank God, because it was like super important in Dragon Ball Z to like emphasize how much stronger someone was, and then now it's just all like,
Oh, I sent your energy.
yeah, now it's not, yeah.
I did really like the concept behind the first story arc though of Fighter Z.
Okay.
I really like. Should I even spoil it for anyone or?
Spoilers. There you go.
Okay. With the
Dang, dude.
rebirth of the Red Ribbon Army and like Android 21 is a combination of every fighter from Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
like Goku
Super
and
odd.
Vegeta and Boo and Cell and Frieza. I was just like,
Oh, shit.
although
This
I will.
might kill me.
Uh-oh.
Gino,
Perfect.
no!
Perfect. No,
Get
perfect.
me,
Yeah.
a Faustus. Crocky.
Where's Dingo, my kangaroo?
My guy.
Yes, he has a dingo named Kangaroo. But
Dingo, my kangaroo.
get Dingo, my kangaroo. Dude, he
Stop
is-
with the water blast.
You're gonna get
Yeah, Bowser's down next.
riggedy wrecked.
Mario's got one health.
You only need one, man.
Saved by the bell, I guess.
I gotta think.
No, don't think. All instinct. Ultra instinct. Don't think. When you close all of your hentai tabs when you hear someone walk into the room, is this what Ultra Instinct mode is?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You got penisy right there. Oof, 77.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Going for it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I know, right?
Did the mic just pick that up?
I think it did.
It's amazing.
Crikey. Bad guy. Yep. Bad guy off. But no, what we were talking about before we were doing recording stuff like that.
Did he take his head off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. It's a spear.
Straight to the point.
Dude, 0. Because
what did you do to me, by the way? Speaking of anime things.
yes, what?
I'm now on my 7th watch through
My Hero
of
Academia.
My Hero Academia.
Dude,
what did you do to me?
What is going on there?
I am obsessed, and you have ruined me. You have ruined me.
Hey!
No healing items and no revives
that was
left.
worth a 5.
He never attacked Mario. He had 1 HP. He never attacked him.
You hacked the game.
Gino's like,
That's
I need me several Fosters after that one.
Ryan, that should be the title of this video right here. Did we just hack Mario RPG? Question mark, question mark.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, Harry. Wink, wink. No, dude, My Hero Academia, it is very good.
Yeah,
It is
no, like
very
it's
good.
one of those ones that I can just sit and watch over and over again. I used to do that with High School of the Dead.
Dude,
Which-
can we talk about High School of the Dead real
Sure.
quick? Remember when that was supposed to be a 2nd season, and that was like 10 years ago?
Dude, no,
Yeah.
I remember. I was just like,
I was super into
they got
that.
through the first little series. It was what, 12 episodes?
It was like 12 episodes, yeah.
And like it got through. Okay, we get it. Get away from me. But I got through it. I was just like, this is super fan servicey for my taste.
It
but,
is. It is.
But I've sat through worse, so I'm gonna sit through it. And I really liked the story behind it. And that was just like, oh, they're setting up. They're setting up for a second season.
It is all set up. Like the last like 4 or 3 episodes is all set up. You're like, yes, more. And then what happened? Creative difference? Is that
Coca-Cola, that's... You won't be attacked for 3 turns. Okay.
something like that, and it just never got done. I mean, it's better than that with like Rosario and the Vampire, which is personally one of my favorite animes, just because
I like it because my wife was really into it.
it's so stupid it makes me laugh.
It is stupid, but my wife was super into it. So that's what kind of got me watching it.
Skune.
Mocha. Skune. Mocha.
It would go on for like 2 minutes. It's like, oh my god, stop.
It doesn't take itself serious at all.
I think that's why I like it so much, is because it doesn't take itself seriously, and it does those fourth wall breaks like every
Yeah,
episode.
Plus, it's like every like teenage boy's fantasy too. He's like vicariously living through Skune. He's just like have all these beautiful high school
Right.
girls right here. And he's just like they're all into him. They all want him. He's like yes. Like, it's like it's
No,
a high
for
school fanboy dream right there.
No, for sure. And then the studio that was making it shut down
Oh, is
Before-
that? Oh, okay.
before they could get to the third and fourth season,
Yeah.
which it was only supposed to be like 4 seasons.
Okay.
Because they were going to go through every single year.
I'll have to break the news to my wife today. That it's like, listen, I know you love this show.
It's never going to happen.
Never happening. Sorry.
Never going to happen. And that breaks my heart, because I was just like, I was super into it. I wanted to know what was going to happen.
Sure.
And then the studio shut down. Those other good shows that don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I will forever love Cowboy Bebop.
It's
a masterpiece.
Brian, I think I speak for all of us when we say that is probably the show that will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
It'll be 1,000 years in the future. And that
What is this anime?
Anime.
Anime.
What is this? Anime. Dude, that's... Cowboy Bebop is such a special place in my heart because it's so Western style. It's dark and gritty, and then the Syndicate and everything. It's like
And with the sci-fi twist to
with the sci-fi element makes it so good.
And then like the ending.
Bang.
Yeah, just
That's all you need.
I love it, dude. Oh my
Alright,
God.
so...
Stop it! You're making me want to
Yes.
get super into it again.
Yes.
I mean, Yu Yu
He's already got
Hakusho was
her.
always really, really good.
I started rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho. That's another one that I think like
Beat it, Urameshi.
we're talking about like video games to stand the test of time. That anime stands up really, really well.
Mhm.
It's got a lot of
Gundam Wing holds up pretty well too, fairly well considering. It's,
I'll admit, I watched Gundam Wing. I never really super got into Gundam Wing.
oh, I was that kid.
You were that guy?
I was that kid who. I mean Tyler too. I was that
You
kid
kidding?
who
He
was.
still is. You talk about Gundam Wing with him, he won't shut up. You think like Star Wars is bad? Oh my God! I mean, Brian's close to there, but not as bad as Ty. But
Thanks.
hey, just I call it like I see it.
Yeah, you're good.
But no, like going back to Yu Yu Hakusho, I love Yu Yu Hakusho because it has such like Japanese lore and like myths
Yeah.
tied into it. It's so good. It doesn't feel Western by any means, but it has just kind of like, like we said, like Kuwabara's. It sounds very like, Brooklyn, like that kind of demeanor to him.
I mean, Urameshi has a good demeanor to him too. Like considering.
Just the cool guy, just whatever, mom. I don't even know who my dad is, but you find out that he's a demon. What? Spoilers for like a 25-year-old anime.
You know what was a terrible anime, and I
Ooh,
will
let's
never,
talk about terrible animes.
And
I've got a
will
few of them.
never, ever understand why this was on Adult Swim. For years, it was on Adult Swim. Lupin the Third.
I knew. I
knew you were going.
I had a feeling you were going to say that too.
I fucking hated that show. It made me cringe so goddamn hard, and ugh.
Stop spiking the mic.
God, I'm so mad just thinking about it now. It's making me mad.
Couldn't. Just couldn't. Just couldn't.
It was terrible. And I tried. I tried many times. I don't get the hate behind Inuyasha. I get it was a little childish considering.
I wouldn't say
its
that I
time
hate
slot.
it, but I didn't understand why it was so popular. Even like some of my friends that are like really not into anime, but they liked Inuyasha, and I was kind of like, I don't know if it's...
I've been rewatching it though, so I mean, looking back, I'm just like, yeah, I can see why people didn't like it, but I don't understand why people just
Absolutely, just I want all of it. Super obsessed with it.
That and the like super. It's kind of like what we said about Black Girl Brides. It's like I don't think the hate it gets is
warranted.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of the credit it gets is warranted either, though.
I think that's fair.
Rurouni Kenshin was so good. Oh my god.
That.
But
I was rewatching Rurouni Kenshin for a little while too.
Yes.
There's something about like Bushido guys in the war, kind of veterans that understood to the vastness of human, of what it takes to be a human. They were pushed to the limits of what it takes, and they come to realize how precious life is because they know they're so proficient at killing.
Yeah.
There's something so awesome about that.
So that will be the end of this episode. We will see you in the next one.
Major nerd sesh.
Yeah, major. Like every episode. Bye, everyone.